talk for an hour just about the testing that she did and the results, because now it all makes sense. Everything is like a puzzle. Hi, my name is Catherine. I just turned 51. I am a semi-retired, self-employed investment rental manager, but my favorite role is mom. So I've had many health issues over the years, a lot of autoimmune issues, starting with thyroid problems when I was quite young. They were misdiagnosed as mitral valve prolapse. So I was on medication for that for years until I got married and found out that I had in fact had an overactive thyroid. That was never diagnosed. I've been seeking something different. Came across Karolina's website through meeting her, and it really inspired me to make a change and start a health journey at the beginning of this year. When you turn 50, everything changes, and I had been going through the same monotony. I have a yearly physical. I was having the same blood tests. My medication kept changing. I was going through a depression, having been diagnosed with anxiety and a lot of other like panic disorder and different things. I just needed to make a change and to invest in me. And this is something, a journey that I want to start, and I'm so happy that I did. I had a heart problem. The thyroid was fluctuating so much. And I think the biggest thing was menopause. I love my gynecologist. I love my primary doctor. They're excellent physicians, but as most physicians, they're on a limited time. So you go in for 10 minutes max. And after that, you wait for the next 6 months. And I was in menopause for years, and I did not know. And I asked both my gynecologist and my primary, so it was always dismissed. And then I really insisted on it, and come to find out I had been in menopause for some time, and I was still taking birth control pills and all of that. She had moved into our neighborhood, and we had just waved and said hi, and she's very empathetic. And so we friended each other on Facebook, and then I realized she's a doctor. And so I was kind of spying on the page, and then I really started to listen to some of the blog posts, and I thought, oh my gosh, is she talking about me? Almost, and I'm getting emotional now. I thought, I have hope. I found somebody that hopefully can help me with some of my issues. When you're so exhausted and you're not really enjoying life, you're just trying kind of coping to get through the day. And in the back of your mind, you know there's something wrong. It's funny because my mom's brother was the dean of medicine at the University of West Indies in Barbados, which is where I'm from. And then my son is in medical school. So I ran it past both of them, and times have changed, and there is a lot more of a holistic approach. And so both of them said, you know what, you'll never know unless you try. Well, not only does she do the functional integrative, she's a medical doctor. She went to medical school. And so once I discussed with them and I researched her a little more, I didn't have any apprehensions. I was more hopeful and excited about what, she could help me with. She is very professional, but yet personal at the same time. She had answers to so many questions that I had just in the first, hour. And I sent her all of my previous medical records. She reviewed everything. In our first in-person meeting, I was just blown away at the ideas that she had and the plan that she had for me, the personal plan. I felt so comfortable with her, and I hadn't really met her that many times, so I didn't know her personally, but she just gives warmth. And she's super intelligent. She just knew so many things about all of the struggles that I was having. There was a comfort there, and I felt cared for. She had me meet with her in-house nutritionist, who is brilliant as well. And I really had a plan. I think I took like 10 pages of notes. I also have histamine issues, so a lot of allergies because I have a mast cell disorder. I was taking Alivert so that when I ate like cheese or something that affected me, I'm off of Alivert just because of a natural supplement that she recommended. I lost weight. I lost 13 pounds, which was nice, and I wasn't really expecting that. I started to feel better physically, fitting into clothes again. I'm not as tired when I'm exercising. She increased, my protein intake, my water intake, and then helping me sleep was another issue that I had. From all the testing that we had done, my cortisol levels were super low in the morning and super low in the afternoons. And it was so brilliant to look at a graph and a chart that showed I'm having issues with my estrogen production, with my progesterone production. I could talk for an hour just about the testing that she did and the results, because now it all makes sense. Everything, it's like a puzzle, and everything is just falling into place. And so I feel like a whole new person. I can't tell you how much better I feel. It's been life-changing for me. I'm getting up in the morning now with more of a purpose. There's another plan for us that we don't have to be 50 and exhausted and not sleeping at night, having our hormones be all over the place and just having stuff thrown at us that isn't specifically tailored to us. I mean, I always was into trying to be healthy, but my version of healthy wasn't what my body needed. And her practice has really changed that. Yeah, it's been a long journey for me. And so this just means everything to me. The advice I would give is just try it. She has answers. I don't want to say she's like a magician, but she is so knowledgeable about what she does. She's a medical doctor, and she's also studied integrative and functional medicine. So she's so well versed in everything. 4 months ago, I said, my New Year's resolution is I'm going to take control of my health, and I'm going to do this for me and start on this health journey. And I made the phone call, and now I just had my 51st birthday, and I feel like I wish I'd done it sooner. And the change I feel, I wish everybody could feel as well as I'm feeling right now. It has taken me 30 years. I've been to the Mayo Clinic. I've been to Shands for my GI issues. I mean, I have been across the board to every doctor, and they've been very nice, very well educated, but they can only do a certain amount. And I think as women, as we age, we need more. And we need to be able to give ourselves that and not feel guilty that we're doing something for ourselves, because we're worth it, right?